Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, we're going to do Capricorn. Let's see what they got going on. I switched it up a little bit. We're going to do 3 on the outside and 3 for the roots. So you got the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. In the roots, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's interesting. Cool. Cool. Okay, so feels like somebody's coming in and playing on your heartstrings. And then coming back in and playing on your heartstrings. And then coming back in and playing on your heartstrings. And it's kind of effing with you. But it's bringing enlightenment. And you're not telling anybody about it. Which is probably a good call. Because if it's making you crazy. Yeah. So just keep your sovereign energy in this system here. With other... I don't know what kind of tree you're going to grow here. It looks pretty. I feel like you're trying to get off the Wheel of Fortune. Or maybe... everybody's supposed to be clearing up karmic patterns right now. So somebody from your past coming in and out. I don't know. And maybe it's just coming in and out in your mind. Let's clarify. Can I get the Knight of Cups for Capricorn, please? Ooh, yeah, Lovers in reverse. 6 of Pentacles, the Tower in reverse, the Star in reverse. There wasn't, you know, if that was their energy of coming in and out, there was no equal give and take here. And for an earth sign, forget it. So the Tower happened, and the dreams and whatnot went to poo. In reverse, but I feel like you're getting mental clarity over it, hence why you're ready to complete the cycle. 10 of Swords, yeah, it's a pain in the you-know-what, but at the same time, it is enlightenment. You just learned a lesson. You're about ready to close the cycle out here. Let's get it clarified for Capricorn. How can they help close the cycle out for themselves and the apparently other person? No. John. There you go. One card. Chariot. Bye, Felicia. Just keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. 3 of Cups. That's good advice. Just keep moving. Obviously, things are happening for a reason. You'll be able to access that when you're supposed to. 3 of Cups. Wise one. Okay, so whatever you're not telling other people about your emotional state here. I feel like between the emotions and your mental state here, you're merging something that's brand spanking new within yourself. Wow, hello. This is your root system. And this to me is the Wheel of Fortune, karmic wheel. Okay. So something is coming together here, and Karma's like, okay, we'll hold. We'll hold for you, Cappy. We'll just hold it. That's fine. It's freaking sweet. Okay, let's get the roots of the read clarified. This is going to be short and sweet. Cappy's going to like it, though. All right, let's get it. 5 of Swords in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The 6 of Swords. Temperance in reverse. Strength. 2 of Wands. Okay. You got 2 flying over here cards. The Devil's in reverse. Don't you dare go back. Don't you dare. You see how they're flying in opposite directions? Okay, it's 5 of Swords, the Devil in reverse. Okay, there's winged creatures here. One's in a jar, one isn't, but he's still chained to something. So don't, just because he got out of the jar doesn't mean you're out of the, don't jump from the frying pan to the fire, if you know what I mean, Vern. Because you're, obviously this would throw anybody's energy out of balance, out of whack. Okay, so, but you're strong enough to take, so, this, oh, it's backwards, just flip the cards. This is first, this is second. So you're looking here, and you've got strength at your back. You're like, okay, I'm gaining something from this. Where can I go with it? Ooh. So whatever it is, even though it's, I mean, everybody gets thrown, dude. Weird noises. I don't think this is going to be holding you back for too much longer here, Capricorn. Not with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. And your 2 of Wands and your Strength card. Feels like you tamed a lion here and you're like, all right, now where do I take my pet? Like you got a spiritual, like, spirit animal or something. And you're like, all right, where are we going to go? Where are we going, Leo? Where are we going? Everybody's looking out on that one. All right, we got the ocean and new moon. We got a new moon in Aquarius. I think I said it was Cancer the other day. My bad. So the new moon in Aquarius, bringing the noggin into the forefront. All the intel. Okay. So in a few days, you can get your manifest on. But for right now, I'd hold off on that. Just for a little bit. Let the healing take place. There's the new moon. We'll keep a finger in that one. This book, like, every time I try to gently sift through the pages, it does not. Like, we're gonna do all the things at once. Okay. Hold on. Ebb and flow. The ebb and flow of life is never more clearly represented than in the ocean's movements. The tides of these great bodies of water rise and fall in regular rhythms, and the waves continue to roll to the shores in endless, varied patterns, just as they have been doing for millions of years, and will continue to do for millions more. These tides and waves maintain relative predictability unless another unforeseeable force of nature intervenes, which have been known to happen. Hurricanes and earthquakes, for instance, can have a dramatic effect on the characteristics of both the tides and the waves. The oceans cover over 70% of the earth, and the human body averages a composition of 70% of water. The dynamic gravitational interaction of the sun and the moon that gives these massive bodies of water and creates the shifting tides also affects our human bodies in ways that we respond to instinctually, often having a great deal more influence over our moods and emotional states than we're aware of. An important aspect to the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining their fluidity, but not being captured by it. It is also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. They are simply emotions, often activated in ways that we are completely that are completely beyond our understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you can then have a greater sense of when and how to express them. You have been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, or sorrow by either attaching yourself to one or another and nurturing it as if it were a nursing child, or else smoothing over your feelings with more practiced responses that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it is much like trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with every attempt humans make to control them. Allow yourself to swim with these variations rather than resisting them. All right, new moon. Back to the end. Promise. Gazing at the silver of the new moon, smiling down upon them, the couple embraces each other, welcoming the promise of their love. The fading sun drapes the clouds and waters with its tinge of luminescence. As the crescent opens its arms to the nearby planet Venus, named after the Roman goddess of love, this is the time for manifestation, beginnings, and renewal, with the promise that our desires will come to fruition. Here, Grandmother Moon initiates another lunar cycle, moving from darkness to fullness and then back again over approximately 1 month. Her promise of what is to come is embedded in the first glimmer of her light as she emerges from behind the curtain of darkness that had recently encompassed her. It is a promise that has been kept for as long as she has existed. This is the time to launch a project, a new relationship, or a new something that has been put aside for a later date. With your intention and willingness to allow full cycle to complete itself, that which you desire will manifest. The seed of that idea is ready to emerge from the darkness of your subconscious into your full awareness. The next step is to put into action what is required to fully realize this idea. A promise has 2 meanings. It can be a commitment and a guarantee to yourself or someone else that a particular thing will happen, or it can imply that something specific is expected to happen. When your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your intention is focused upon what you wish to have happen, there will be fulfillment and the promise is kept. Alrighty. Capricorn, have a beautiful rest of the couple days until I see you again. Keep your flame.